Uh, if they're in third, is 80 to 81. If it's fourth, it is 108 to max. They
Okay.
usually shift around 105, 6.
Yeah, because the thing is like when you're pushing them so much faster than they're used to going, you can push them right through their rev limiter. And so it's
Yeah.
either you like blow up their motor or you put such a weird strain on the
Oh, trust me,
drivetrain.
you'll be able to hear it.
Yeah.
I always have this fear of like if I ever had the opportunity to get pushed, that like I'd be going so much faster into the turn than I'm used to that I would just completely miss braking.
Yeah. Well, so iRacing's good practice for that, and keep it in mind. Like drafting, it's the same thing, right? It's like you're drafting, you got to brake 50 feet sooner, and it's the same thing. But in Spec 3, remember, even if someone's not pushing you, but someone's just behind you, you still get an aero benefit, and you'll end up going faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot less like turbulence behind the car.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that aero related and speed related I didn't really realize until the past couple years. It was like, why am I always missing that brake marker when I'm in front? And it's like, oh, because someone was behind me and they were giving me an aero push.
Yeah, it's almost like making your car longer.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes that, changes the airflow over the rear of your car.
We did like this thing with the ARCA cars. We're doing like the Monza combined. The straights are massive, and we would essentially like get close to the car in front, and they would pick up speed because you're disrupting their turbulence behind them, and then they would just walk away from you.
The ARCA car's got a bubble. I don't know if you get that in the Spec 3. There's like a bubble on the nose of the trailing car that compresses as soon as you catch them and pushes them away.
Yeah, if you look at my my first ever session on the Toyo R at VIR in March of this year, when I set my PB by like a mile, Charles Ford was behind me, not touching me, but behind me on the straights. And you could tell that I picked up some speed, which is something I'll do now because like you only get so many bump drafts before your nose panel is caved in.
Especially, yeah, with our cars. They just don't line up that great.
Yeah. Well, the front of my car seems especially low. Charles seems to think that my springs are like worn out. So I'm considering replacing them. Mine are really old. Mine are, if John has the original springs from his first build, his and Andy's might be the only ones that are as old as mine because I bought mine used.
Wouldn't lower technically be a little better?
Well, lower, like, if all the rest of the geometry was fine, but my springs don't really spring. There's a lot of evidence that they bind, and, like, I destroy bump stops on the front. I'll put a brand new set on, I'll run one race, and they'll be, like, cut in half.
Whoa.
So, yeah, I think my suspension is too soft. I think they're worn out, and, like, it sags and bottoms out.
This was my first weekend on a brand new set of R's, and I set my PB by like a second and a half almost.
Isn't it nice?
It's so nice. It just felt so good, like exiting 7.
The only problem is it's so infrequent that you're running with a new set, like that sticker set, right? You only get one shot at it. So you don't really know how to best take advantage of it. You go out there and you're like, wait, like this is really sticking. And then it's like, oh.
Yeah, like race two, it kind of felt like they dropped off, like kind of like a normal, like middle heat cycle R or like RR would be. But like that qualifying session, they were feeling really well.
Dealer for Science is damage turned off?
I think so. So I set up all these sessions like at the beginning of the season, and I haven't touched them except for going and fixing the date or the time.
I'm doing time trial qualifying here. I got one decent lap and the rest have been thrown it off track.
I don't remember what the meta is. I don't remember what the technique is. I'm just kind of driving by feel right now.
I can say these used to lock up brakes like crazy with my old settings. Now I don't have enough brakes, so.
Yeah, I haven't locked up yet, so I'm not even sure where that limit is.
Oh, Eladio, for
What?
Hyperfest, the Hype Brothers gave me a really good idea.
What is it?
Bring both of my cars.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they were like, are you drifting? I was like, I didn't even think of that.
Oh.
Then we could play around with both of them.
Yeah. Like what would be running? Because I mean, of course, aside from drifting or just like I don't know. What would be the
Run the drift car in TT.
Yeah.
Like I said, they usually drift the Patriot track, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. That'd be fun.
I just didn't
You'll
even
never-
think about it, and I was like, that's possible.
You'll never beat Jenny per style, but
Jenny.
it's a.
Yeah,
Well,
the
now
boat.
it's a convertible 3 Series with a boat on it.
Oh, I've
Is it-
heard of
Yeah,
that.
Was
Yeah.
it something else previously?
It was a Miata with a boat on it.
Oh, I didn't know it changed.
Yeah.
And now it's,
Yeah.
I think it's an E46 now.
Yeah, it's an E46. I saw it at
wanted-
E-Town.
He wanted more seats, so he built a bigger one.
Huh.
That's fair. Because it was like was it an NC Miata?
I'm not sure. He built it originally, I guess, for a Halloween party at the drift track.
Because like NCs are known for being boats.
It seems like a good lap, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill it now.
Huh. Whenever we run this course, I just think about that time that I watched Max Verstappen do the rookie M2 series or whatever, and he started last, and like it looked like the other people were moving in slow motion. He was so calm; it didn't look like he was doing anything special. But I mean, he would just like blast by people. I mean, he would break 50, 70 feet later, and it looked like nothing. And he went from like dead last to first in like 4 laps, maybe.
It's also like the M2 or whatever. It's a bit of a pig braking. So if you
Yeah.
figure it out,
I'm sure it was impressive, but Taylor, if you made a burner account and went in there, it would feel the same way for you.
Well, that's the thing, though. He wasn't on a burner account, you know? He's in
Oh,
regular...
I thought you meant like he.
No.
Rookie,
no,
like
no, it was
No.
like it was the rookie series, but it
Yeah,
wasn't.
I
that
got
was-
you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some... I think Jimmy Broadbent has a couple videos where he makes a Smurf.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Like DJ has the same thing, and now he has both of his accounts at 7,000. It's like, oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah, I made that burner that time. I got banned for saying something stupid when I said KYS in voice or in text chat. I made a burner and I went in some races and it was like, I don't even know. It ruined me.
And that KYS is a radio station in Northern Virginia, if I remember correctly. That's what you got to say. I'm like, I'm just getting
Excellent.
radio recommendations.
That's your appeal.
Yeah.
Unless you typed out the whole thing, in which case you have no defense.
Yeah. My cat stepped on my keyboard, my bad.
From the rookie races I've been in, that's pretty tame.
Oh yeah, I mean, like if you say anything slightly derogatory, if you get reported, you'll get banned. It's just whether or not you get reported.
I've seen some wild shit in there.
Yeah, on Battlefield 1, man, those servers that are left over, it's just like people in Europe being extremely racist against other people in Europe.
Yeah, I
That
can
sounds
see
about
it.
right.
Yeah, you're in there and it's like, you dirty Finns. I'm like, What's the beef there? What's the meta on that? I don't know. Scandinavian hate. And then
From
you know,
what I know, I
Battlefield
think-
6, everything's censored.
I think all of Europe doesn't like the French for some reason.
Huh.
There is beef between Europeans and so it's all like different countries, and there is still like sourness from all the years of shit that has gone through
Fair.
Europe.
There have been quite a few wars.
Yeah, like there was like I always like remember this this video basically like portrays in like in a time lapse how the map of Europe changed, and it's changed to the point where things grew, things like grew big, got small, disappeared. Like there's straight up countries that disappeared and came back, and then there's countries that disappeared entirely and never came back. Stuff like that. There were like small beefs, like what Russia did to Georgia, the country. Like there was like, oh yeah, they got a little slight beef, so they just literally at night just went and fenced off this entire section of their country and say, nope, this is ours now.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what, early teens?
I can't remember, but it wasn't like I feel like it wasn't too like long ago.
Well, it's recent memory, yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, considering with their history, how long it is.
That's like
Like,
an
they did that-
East-West Germany thing, it seems.
Like Germany's like technically has been pretty chill after the whole thing, and other countries has been like, fuck you, no, fuck you.
When I go
Germany just
run
doesn't
the
talk
full
about
course.
it.
Hmm.
I wonder how far I can run on the full course before it gets me.
You just run forever.
All right. I don't know why I expected it to like de-render, but it's all
Oh
there.
my god, I didn't finish that lap. That was oh man.
Conveniently, there was a cone missing, so I guess someone else has already tried that.
Was not just me the lap before that. Tried to break a little deeper, locked them all up.
Mm.
Hey
I don't know
Taylor,
if-
how do you
yeah.
feel about Charles putting his car up for sale?
That's fine. I knew he was going to do it. It's
Oh,
a-
no?
a-
I
yeah,
was very surprised.
no. It was a year
It-
later.
It
than
happens. It happens, you know.
I mean, on average, if you look at people that race in any series, like if you get 3 years out of somebody, that is good, right? Most people don't race more than like 3 years, right? They
Where was
get,
he at before this?
oh god, he's raced forever. He's probably raced. This might have been season 10, 9 or 10 for him. And so yeah, I mean, like great, but it's also the thing with the spec series. Any spec series not called Spec Miata, where you reach the limit of like what you can do to the car. So he was bored from a mechanical. Like he built literally the best possible Spec 3. I don't think there's a single other thing you could do. Everything that could have been wrapped was wrapped, and everything that could have been, you know, adjustable or high quality, nice dash, all that stuff. And
I think it's beautiful.
oh yeah, it's a fantastic. Sorry, my car stalled. Come on. I always stall this thing out. And then of course, he was a really good driver, and unfortunately for him, there's nowhere for him to go race that's going to have like stiffer competition that doesn't cost way more,
Yeah.
I heard he was going GTS 3.
Yeah, because those are the two things, right? Where can you get more competition? Okay, well, there's nowhere that's going to be anywhere in his price range. Or where can you be less bored with like tinkering with the car? And so if he goes to GTS, he'll have an opportunity to just like fiddle around.
Play with setup.
Yeah, so I was helping him. I was helping him check out a car that's out in Utah, trying to get him some information on it. It's an E46 M3, so it's probably what he'll end up with.
Oh, nice.
But I'm certain he's going to dominate the same or more because he's a really, really good driver.
And I feel like it happens I saw like a few people like in the Mid Atlantic. Like there was one kid where he was kind of dominating Spec Miata and just kind of went to Spec E46.
Aiden?
I can't remember the name.
Probably Aiden. But even then, I mean, like, you really can't. I think Charles is like, he's not going to find competition anywhere in NASA. He has he's leveled out of that, right?
Like, but what about
He-
like? I mean, like I guess like CCA. I don't know how like they'll do
He
because
would-
like
so
because in since Spec Miata, like Dean in the southeast, he's started to do
yeah,
CCA races and he's being challenged
yeah.
like
See,
aggressively.
there's two parts of it that I keep saying, right?
Yeah,
He can't find more competition without spending much more
more money. Yeah.
right? So he can go do Spec Miata at majors and get competition, but at those majors events, he's going to be competing against people in $80,000 Spec Miatas, and I mean, a majors event costs $4,000, so he's at the limit of his budget, right?
That's fair. I'm waiting on green, by the way.
All right.
Trying to do the right thing, right?
Dude, Andy backed us up so much on the second race. They threw such an early green. I missed the hell out of it. I looked right to see where Andy was, and they threw the green right at the same time. And I was like, well, goofed that. So everybody passed me, but I did get Bob back.
My spotter said someone on the left. What? I'm confused.
I'm like
they might
to
have
the
been-
left of you, but I'm not on your left.
I like broke my
That
brain.
spotter's
for a
always
second.
like 6 seconds behind, so.
Like sometimes there'll be like some slight overlap that they'll call out.
Yeah, that broke my brain. I'm sorry if I was driving stupid for a second there. Said on the left, and I'm like, I was physically turning around in my seat to try to look.
I wanted to keep battling, but I didn't think like 4 and 5 would be a great choice.
Yeah, I was all over the place trying to get my bearings.
You got each on every axle.
I'm sure I'll see you in turn 1. But yeah, I think Charles could find some competition if he went and ran majors in some class, probably just Spec Miata, or go do some IMSA or something.
Or you could do like WRL and all that, little like
Endurance stuff.
cheaper. Yeah.
Well, he's looking for
SRO.
competition, right? He's looking for
Yeah.
intense battling, not logistical complexities and all
Yeah,
that.
I heard there's a guy that
Fair.
runs the URL that vapes while he drives.
That's funny. And all of these things stated cost more money.
Very true. And like the WRL stuff is a lot more travel.
Yeah.
Or he could go run GLTC and again spend more money. So
Yep.
that's what I'm getting at. It's like, but he can go buy a E46 M3 for what he's selling his car for, which his car will not sell for that much. But he could put some money on top, get something, and then he can tinker, right? And he can try to do ST3 with it if he wanted to, or whatever.
Is there a field?
No, not really. But
It'd be
sometimes there
more
might
than
be.
4, I think.
Yeah.
ST5
It's not
is a solid field right now.
You can't fit an E46. Well, I hate to say it, but there's not really anyone fast that's going to give Charles a run for his money in that class
Yeah, I
What,
guess.
4, 5?
either, really.
Well, yeah, I mean, he
Rob-
whipped them at the HFGT race.
Yeah. Yeah, GTS3, he'll race against like DJ Fitzpatrick and Crescencio and some of those guys that have, but those cars are also, they're doing crazy stuff to it. So again, I think he's going to get bored driver-wise, but it'll be something different, something fast, something he can tinker with, but there's nothing he could change on his Spec 3. Because I know he would do that, like, he would change settings to just something weird and random just to like see what it would be like and have struggle, but still, do
Andy
really
does
well.
that.
Yeah. And like Charles would elect to start from the back a lot, like voluntarily.
just to work up.
Yeah, I kept telling him, I was like, it's kind of offensive. Like, all right, man, we get it.
Well, like even his Road Atlanta lap record, like it is the smoothest lap.
Oh yeah, Sunday drive, like
He doesn't jump 3 at all. He goes all the way around it.
Yeah, he has it. Like, there are people that obviously he puts the work in. By far, he puts in a ton of work, and that's also part of the problem, right? It's like Spec3 is not the place to do that.
Oh my god.
Like, if you're gonna min max and all that, and like take notes and all that, you're gonna do well.
You see, Robbie's selling his car now as well.
Yeah, he's got back problems and stuff he has to deal with.
Yeah. Me and Andy were wondering now if Justin's gonna sell his after that wreck.
Yeah, they've seen like they're on the way out as well, or have been for a while.
Well,
Again,
those
3 years is
2 years,
all you can expect.
Yeah, last 2 years they were pretty like they were every event it was always Andy, Robbie, Justin.
Huh?
I gave the height shit. I was like, oh, the second I start racing, y'all bail out of it.
Yeah, 3 years is all you can ever expect out of anybody. Anything more than that, and that's someone who's really committed to doing the thing.
Fair.
That's why you always got to be working on that next group. That's how classes stay alive. Is budget your 3 years out of the dedicated people and focus on who's going to be up next.
Even Andy's talked to me because like he's kind of the voice of Southeast for us.
Mm-hmm.
So now that he's not doing a lot of Southeast events this year, he's talking to me a little bit. So I think I'm gonna bump up my presence of kind of
Nice.
getting the guys a little more. You know, who's coming here? Let's all team up. Like
That's
everyone's skipping an event. Let's all do CMP so we have a good field.
Mm-hmm. You have to have that person because people always comment. They're like, "Where is Spec3 race?" It's like anywhere Spec3 people want to race. I can't promise you there's gonna be a field anywhere because if everybody says, "Hey, instead of CMP, let's go race at, I don't know, Dominion and do something," like that's just what's gonna happen.
Is there an AXA event at Dominion?
No.
No.
I was trying to pick something really off the wall. That way somebody wouldn't say, well, actually, there isn't any CMP events that overlap with something.
Well, like when there's like those overlapping events where Andy went to like MCM and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got lucky. I've got Joe kind of hanging in there as another cheerleader in Northeast with me.
Oh.
I burnt out after a while with that. Do we need a competition yellow or anything? Not that I need it a
I
lot.
just need
yo.
to
I'll
stop
catch
driving
one.
so horribly.
Don't pluck up my flow right now. I'm not doing well, but as good as I've done.
But I think Andy's not leaving Southeast, but doing more like Mid-Atlantic. I think one, he just wants to drive more tracks, and two, he's kind of like Charles down here. Like he wins everything. Like he's told me on standing starts, he'll purposely like go slow, let people pass him, so he has something to do.
Yep. Yeah, he and I, we talk about that a lot because we're in similar situations, and that's just the way it goes when you're growing a class.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody that is really fast comes along and they give you a run for your money, and then they have a kid and they run out of money, or you know, they hit a Miata spun sideways in the middle of turn 5. Like, it's just how it goes.
That's what a lot of it seems to be, is like people will like wreck their car and they're just out of it at that point.
Yep.
Which, I mean, understandably.
But it's also, it brings a new, a lot of new energy to the class too. A lot of the cars that have transacted this off season, which is more than I've ever seen. There's probably been more cars bought and sold this off season than the last 3 years combined. And they're all going to people that are very excited about the series. I know one of our SoCal people, I think, tried to reach out to Robbie, and then the guy in Great Lakes that lives near Mid-Ohio, I've been trying to help him get in a car because he's ST5 guy and he's ready to make the move. And
So we've got 2 DE guys in Southeast right now. 3, I guess. Dan Darlington's about to do his comp school in February.
Yeah, buddy.
you got more than that. You got so Dan, you have Devin, you have not the Devin here, Devin Johnson.
I
He's
haven't
got-
met him yet. I've seen him on Facebook.
Yeah. Who else?
There's a guy who I can't say his actual name, but everyone's told me he goes by Lee.
Oh yeah, Zacia.
X. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Zacia.
Is Devin because there's one like
Pink Wizard.
there's one in that's I think it's still D2 or just moved up to 3. His car says like Future Spec3 on it.
No,
Yeah,
that's that's other Andy Jones.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's the same. Yep.
Yeah, so you got Andy Jones, Devin Johnson. His is a blue coupe, says Pink Lizard on it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah.
And then there's there's another one that bought a car from what's his face? The guy that built the 944s down there, Joel. It's the guy that has a car from Joel.
Oh, Bob.
Not Bob. He didn't buy.
Different car?
Yeah. Joel had a caged car that he sold to someone else.
Oh.
What is his name? There's a lot more. I would say people on my spreadsheet that are like in the I believe they are truly going to do it category for Southeast. It's probably 10 people at least.
Oh, wow. Okay, way more than
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
because
just-
we met Andy Jones. He was there this weekend, and there's a green one. I think his name's Jeremy.
Jeremy
But
Cobble.
he was. That could be it. Green
Yep.
with like chrome
His too.
fenders.
Yep. Yeah, he was at
Oh,
Summit.
yeah.
Yeah. He's a diesel mechanic. He's a really nice guy. He came to
yeah.
Summit.
Yeah, he swung by us like while we were all talking. He just like hopped out. He's like, "Hey, this is who I am," and just talked to all of us for a good minute.
Yeah. And of course,
Cool guy.
Steve, right? Steve Dodson. You got him.
Yeah. Yep. I think Steve's doing CMP as well, if I'm not mistaken, comp school.
And then you actually have
So
two.
so he actually bought a Spec3 or but
Oh, he's built. I think he has a car and he
he's
just has
building
all
a-
the parts.
He's building a blue one, if I remember correctly.
I mean
But then-
it matches his S2000.
Yeah. And then you also have there's 2 kids in Charlotte that DJ Fitzpatrick is helping build Spec 3s, and they're karting kids. So they'll be doing both.
Here comes the big money.
Yeah, about to
No,
say.
that's why they're with us, not Spec Miata. That was a very conscious decision. I talked to DJ a lot about it. He said, they want to do car racing. It's time. They don't have Spec Miata money. We're gonna do Spec 3. I'm like, okay, and that's perfectly reasonable. But they'll be in HPDE doing VIR and CMP next season.
Nice.
And then don't
Yeah,
forget the Mid-South people, right? So you got all the folks in Tennessee. So Sean Taylor, that other green one, he's the region director for Mid-South. And then, the guy in TT, whose name I forget right now, Mike Breen. And then Sean says he has at least one other 944 spec, maybe a second one, guy that wants to build a car, so they're going to work on those.
So they can finally kill 944.
Yeah, and then
we
Florida.
lost another one this weekend.
Buddy.
They're killing themselves off. And then you have a couple people in Florida. So, of course, Chris is building that second car. And then there's a guy named Michael who's building a car. And then we did have Wayne. I don't know if he ended up selling his or not, but he's an ex-Spec 3 racer from Mid-Atlantic, lives down there now.
So I'm doing Chris's engine, from what I know. Ooh, talking too much.
Oh.
Missed turn one. Missed turn one.
You're doing Feldhouse's
Yes,
engine?
Feldhouse's engine. I just did Dan's head gasket.
Nice.
I might become the Southeast Spec 3 engine guy.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I'm not
Ross
against
is,
it.
Ross is building a motor because he's bored. And he's helping build a third car because he's bored, because his car literally needs nothing ever.
I heard Ross was a cool guy.
Ross is awesome. I really like Ross. Big paintball guy, big beer drinking guy,
Ooh.
big RC plane guy.
I see the RC plane stuff. That looks fun, but also destructive.
Yeah. Yeah, he built his car, and then he helped build Scott's car. Ross and Scott have known them for a while. I've known Scott for a long time. He helped my college girlfriend buy me a surprise Miata hardtop for Christmas right before I broke up with her. And so
Did you
we
get
go
the
way
hardtop
back.
though?
That's amazing.
Did I what?
Did you get the hard top though?
Oh yeah, I got the hard top. They surprised me with it. They broke my soft top putting it on as a surprise because I had one of the zipper ones. You have to unzip it.
Oh yeah.
And it was cold and they folded it in half.
Yep.
And then, yeah, so we got a bunch of new cars from Mid-Atlantic too. Of course, we got Devin here. Devin's gonna be quick.
Nice.
He's gonna be fun. And then Sean O'Hara's brother, we finally got him to sell his car, a complete Spec3. It's been sitting forever. So Travis picked that up. Him and Vincent will probably do. Vincent has Chomp, that one with the teeth on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're hopefully going to do comp school in Northeast this year. Plus, Harry built another car, so hopefully he'll come back.
Harry
And
Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in theory, I mean, we could be seeing 10 plus new racers on the East Coast this year. Of course, SoCal and NorCal are hot. There's so much going on there. It's very exciting. We're going to have, hopefully have our first 2-car race in SoCal in February at Chuckwalla. And then hopefully our first 3-car race in March. And then our Texas guy, Greg, is hopefully moving to Arizona, which will then give us a 4th SoCal car. And then there's 3 cars being built very hastily or speedily in NorCal. And we got hopefully our first Northwest car starting soon. It's all very exciting.
That's how, I mean, kind of like you said, it seems like people just rotate out, new ones rotate in.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
And
hey,
if you aren't constantly growing and making sure that the people that buy the existing cars are the real deal and not just people looking for a good deal to do nothing with, you can continue to grow. But we've seen
Honestly,
a couple.
if I had the money, I would have bought one already.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah,
A couple-
I put so much money in like on my program. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Switching platforms entirely is an endeavor.
it wouldn't be switching; it would be adding.
I was about to say, yeah, just do both. You could be Colin and just run Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah.
Like, but it's more like in the sense like I have now it's settled, but I have to like also settle my finances and dumb shit like that
Mhm.
after going through this whole endeavor. And then after that's done, like nothing's really else needed for the Miata, to be quite honest.
That's where I am with mine, where car's solid. I just got to recover from comp school and getting the car that last little bit ready beforehand.
Oh,
Mhm.
dude, that semi ruined me.
Mhm,
Make
same,
sure you have
same.
your rainy day fund. You get comfortable, then you boop a wall, and then you remember, oh man, I got to replace a fender and a nose panel and a radiator and this and that, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's $1,000.
I booped
Oh,
an
I've got
E90.
it.
compared to what I've been dealing with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I booped an E90, so it's sort of the same.
But the
I'm
problem
like
is,
Danny. I'm like Danny. I have E36 parts galore down
oh, I
here.
love that. Yeah.
I've got 3 of them, so I've always got stuff.
The one thing with racing, though, it's different than DE, is there's a cost to missing events. Like next year, I assume you'll run enough and you'll be in contention for championship and the Toyo Bucks and all that come with it. So then, like, missing a weekend is a real decision of like, man, is this going to cost me 1,000 Toyo Bucks at the end of the season, right?
Or even Andy missed the championship by not going to the Sebring crossover, and that's how Raj got it.
Yep. And when I, in Northeast 2 years ago, last year, Harry didn't go out for a rain race because he didn't have rain tires, and I didn't think anything of it early in the season, and I didn't go out with him. I was like, well, I'm not going to go run by myself. It's just the 2 of us. And so we didn't get points for that race, and we ended up being 1 race short for qualifying for a championship in the region, and that cost me 1,000 Toyo Bucks. Whereas if I had just gone out there and turned a lap, we would have got it, you know?
Yeah, see, yeah, those are those things I wouldn't have thought of that either, you know, so early in the season.
Like our boy Max Verstappen,
Mhm.
if he didn't just
Yep.
ram into the side of George Russell because the season didn't matter, would have been a champion.
I'm glad Lando got it.
I saw. Yeah, you were the one Formula One post I saw on social media.
Mm. Well, our race got delayed on Sunday, so me and Dan sat in my truck and watched the whole race.
Nice.
I was walking around, I was like, anybody want to know? And Andy's like, please do not tell me. I was like, all right, I'll keep it quiet.
Like, as soon as he could care less, so I'm like, yeah, just spill it.
Whoa, we're going towards the wall.
Oh, no.
All right, we saved it.
Always the last lap.
Oh, let's see. Oh, try to
Sorry, Dylan.
get Josh's way. Oh boy.
White flag.
I was pretty far back. I don't think you're going to be a problem.
Oh, I'm always a problem, trust me. All right, remember, Anthony, late break. Break at the 1.
God.
All right.
Come, Eladio.
Oh, who do I hit? So many choices.
I was looking the last time when we were at VIR a few weeks ago. Did they move the wall closer on the left side in turn 1?
I couldn't tell you.
It looks like they did. I don't know. Maybe it was just in my head, but I was like,
The metal wall?
Like,
No,
I don't know, I'm not looking that way.
Oh, you mean on the exit?
no, on the entry, like to the left, like where
Oh.
you were to bail out if you lost brakes. It looks like it's closer.
So you're talking about the metal one or the
Yeah,
the tire bundle? Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, maybe because when it rains, that becomes a huge lake out there.
What?
No, I know, but like I didn't have my car with me and I was driving somebody else's and I looked and I was like, that looks way closer than before. And I was already like apprehensive about bringing my car back there after missing turn 1 so many times.
Do some Google Earthing. Look to see if it's in a different spot.
Ooh.
All right, 5 seconds.
But yeah, you used to be able to bail out and drive to the left in there was like an access road and it doesn't look like it's there anymore.
And so this isn't the first time that you've looked since they added that green wall a couple years ago? Because it used to be nothing.
Oh
over there.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
comparing like a few like Hyperfest to November.
They definitely did do some wall repairs because, but that would have been last October out there because they, Cabeto was like, did John McAvoy hit the wall on the outside of the front straight? And I was like, no. And he was like, well, there's VIR saying he did. And I pulled my rear cam video and he like got some air out there, but he didn't hit the wall. But in order for them to ask, somebody must have hit the wall.
Yeah.
So maybe they moved it when they repaired it.
Well, so This might just be in my head, but it used to look like you could bail out on the left if you had no brakes or you just overshot and you'd have plenty of room to slow down. But this past time, it looked like it was guaranteed contact.
Hmm.
It might just be because you weren't in your car.
I was driving Mark's car, which is somehow slower than mine.
It's too stable. It's too.
Well, it doesn't
fucking
feel
stable.
fast, but I mean, I did do like one flyer, and it was on like PS4S's or whatever, but it was kind of wet, and I only was going like 130 miles an hour.
The tack is not representative to what it actually does.
It's higher or lower?
Lower.
Oh, so you think it was only doing like 120? 125?
Probably.
Jesus
Probably.
Christ. Although, I thought it was slow, and I wasn't really driving that fast, but the student was going to shit his fucking pants, man. He didn't say a word the whole time, and I was like half throttle going down the backstretch, like coasting up to S's, and he was like, "Oh my god!"
What kind of car was it?
A Civic Type R.
Oh.
It has a supposedly like 400 horsepower, but it doesn't feel like it has 400
No,
horsepower.
it doesn't feel like it, but it's also like heavy.
Yeah, it probably weighs like what, 37?
I think they're 36,
35?
37, something like that.
Jesus Christ!
And then it's got the wing on, and he's got the wing and shit on it too.
He did flatten it out though. I told him to, and he listened.
Oh, it's
Okay,
adjustable? Wow.
No,
It-
not
it is-
stock,
it's
not stock.
it's aftermarket.
Like APR or something.
And
The
APR wings already suck, but yeah.
His is like a straight blade though. I've never seen APR wing that straight.
I mean, maybe it didn't look very straight. I mean, I can't remember now. Like when I drove like the Nismo, like I was shitting, I was scaring myself. So I don't know like how like Patrick actually felt. This was after.
Oh
he
yeah,
already crashed.
there's some weird sensation with that platform where it feels like it's sliding all the time, but it's not.
Which one?
The Z.
The Z? It's more
Like
in
if
the
you
sense
look at
that-
it from outside, it looks perfectly fine, but you're shitting your pants driving up to S's and whatever.
Yeah, it's like I'm going up,
Yeah.
going up the S's, and I'm like, this is like way faster than I should have approached this the first like flyer.
You did it flat?
I did like honestly like the first one, no, but I was like,
obviously
but I was about to be. I was like, I gotta slow this fucker down.
If it's anything like mine, it goes up the S's flat, no problem, and then at the top on the right-hander, it pushes out so far that you miss turn 10.
What is it? I did cheat the corner a little bit to make it work.
Which one, 10?
That 9.
What do you mean you cheated it? You cut the grass?
I got like half a tire on it, maybe.
On the inside?
Yeah,
What? Why?
because I
You
was
definitely don't
determined.
have to.
I know, but I was determined. And then I did that once, and I didn't do it again because I was like, yeah, I should not be doing this fucking thing.
What was your min speed in turn 10?
Too slow. I think I got like 92.
I think for no arrow on that car, that's actually pretty good.
I feel like I could do more, but it's just like to be quite honest, I was caught up by the speed that I'm approaching 10. From like 130 like minimum down to like that. Like it did catch me off guard, even though like it hasn't before, like in other tracks. I feel like if I would have gone a second time, maybe it would have been a lot better. Like I would have probably gone that 207 or even a 206.
Oh yeah.
Claudio, what are you doing to downshift in this? Are you heel toe or
No, blip it.
no blip? So you're left foot braking and then blipping, no clutch?
Correct.
I should try that.
You can even like lift to shift on this.
But yeah, I shift by lifting up. It had not occurred to me to just blip and left foot brake. Now might not be the time to try that though.
Also, Anthony, driving the Z is when I realized that Matan was running his Corvette at full power.
Oh yeah. I
'Cause,
really
like,
I'm upset that they didn't run it in GLTC trim because I want to know what
Yeah, well,
kind of times they run.
Cause same, but I was like, oh,
Because
like
that would also give a good indication to me of how far off the dyno is. Because this is
because
power
I know
track.
I know the Z makes more power than what Matan's car makes at GLTC trim.
The Z makes like 100 more horsepower than Matan's car does in GLTC trim.
And I was like, oh yeah, like I'm like we're coming out of like the lower S's, and he's like catching up. I'm like, oh, that's like I should probably let him by. So I like pointing him over. It's like, yeah, man, like you do what you're trying to do.
What was your peak speed on that thing?
140.
Yeah, his car has to make more than 312 horsepower or whatever the hell.
It's 321, wasn't it?
Yeah, but even still.
I think I was like being conservative on the braking too. I think I ended up braking at the 2 mark at 1.
What?
Well,
That was unexpected.
You broke for 1 at the 2? Are you?
no, at the roller coaster.
Oh,
For
I break at the fucking 5 because I'm a bitch and it's going like 140. But
for 1, I was conservative. I was going for like 4, but I'm pretty sure I kind of went up closer to 3. I want to say.
that's crazy. I don't think I've ever pushed it that far. I'm too scared.
Well, I've already driven the
Not
car
having
enough
brakes
to know that like what it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
but he doesn't really
then-
like pay attention to like the wear of the brakes or the brake fluid or
Oh yeah,
the rotor
Ask,
bolts falling out or
ask Blake how that felt at Road Atlanta.
Yeah,
Oh, with no
that
pad?
was a good time. Yeah, no pads at all.
Like,
And Ollie's like, why is it braking so weird?
And then very early, like extremely early.
And then like you could never find fifth the right way either.
Oh, dude, it was terrible. Like, I honestly like the moment that he said he's going back to the stock shifter, I'm like, fuck yes. Because like I could go to shift, like I could have fifth, like in a VIR, but the hotter it got, the worse it was.
Claudio, you need to just help me convince him to just do 8 HP swap.
Ooh.
That'd be fun. Those are good transmissions.
I think that car, I mean, it wouldn't be competitive in any class because of the 8 HP swap, but that thing would be so fast if it had 8 speeds. I mean, like realistically, that's like the same power, weight, and tire size as the 911. The only thing stopping it from being as fast as the 911 is the fucking power. I mean, the transmission. You can run an SD4, but you'd get so much of a penalty that it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, that's true.
Just run it at one SCCA time trials event and then never do it again.
I don't know why this car disagrees with me so badly. But I'm gonna call it.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. right.
If you want to feel better about yourself, just go watch me get taken to school just now by Eladio.
It was
That was
good.
embarrassing. No, that was embarrassing. I was like, you just cruised by. Oh, and that's the
Because
race.
I would just say it's like oh, this is going to happen. Like this is definitely going to happen. So I prepped myself for it.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna stay too wide a little longer, but
I looked away for half a second. That didn't work out.